Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do an unboxing and show you how to put together for the first time this Tineco Floor 1 Stretch 6. So here's everything that comes in the box. Let's assemble it really quick and we'll talk about it. So the first thing you're going to do is, here's the handle. We're going to put it in. The handle has a power button, a mode button, and a self-cleaning button. So there is an electrical connection in there. We got to be careful. The Tineco is going to be on the front. And it's got like a little groove for it to go in. Just press that down. You'll hear a click. Okay, it's installed correctly now. Looks like we get an extra side roller. Now this plastic piece goes on the charging station, and it looks like the charging station might blow some hot air on it, and it's somehow it's going to heat the water. But we got a little brush here, Tineco solution. So here, make sure this little lever here is in the unlock position. It moves like this, and there's these two little tabs. This is so you can take it out later and clean it. But this is what you're going to dock it on, and it's going to charge right there. So push this down. This piece can be a little tricky, but put these tabs in here first and then kind of push down and then lock it. That way we can take this out and clean it. This is how the unit charges. And it charges it, and you have to do the self-cleaning cycle on this base station. Pretty nice. And we're going to plug this into a wall outlet. Up here we do have a control screen that's going to show us the different modes of operation. Here we have, this is the dirty water tank. There's a little latch. Pull the latch, push down, and now there's the dirty water tank. So the dirty water tank has a filter. Now you are going to have to clean this filter, but you want to make sure and let it dry sometimes. You can wash this and make sure it's nice and clean. Looks like we got a connection there for the dirty water tank to let us know when it's full. This can be a little tricky. Once it gets wet, it won't be as hard to come off. There, really big dirty water tank. Looks like some of our sensors. Now we'll be able to take this over to the sink because this will get really dirty, but we can get this all nice and clean. And there's a connection here for this tube right here. Because this thing works laying flat. We can lay that completely flat. All right, let's put that in like that. Okay, so start at the bottom. You want to make sure that clicks up. Make sure that's installed right. Now the clean water tank is right here. You're going to press this little release button, lift it up. We're going to take this over to the sink. You're going to put your water, and then you're going to put Tineco solution in here. Okay, be careful. I've got it filled up with water. It doesn't sit flat, but we're going to add 1 capful of solution. That's all you add is 1 capful. And you got to dump it in there like that. All right, we'll push this tight. Okay, here's where the water tank's going to go. It tells us to replace that filter every 6 months and to replace this every 6 to 8 months. Now to take the brush roller off, you got to take the tank off. It's on the other side. There's a little latch right here. Pull that up. You're going to pull this straight this way. Now be careful. There is a motor there. There, be very careful. We don't want to get that area wet. There's a big sign that says don't get it wet. You can take this over the sink and clean this, but the base unit is going to self-clean it. When you need to change it, you're going to pull this, keep this part, and you get a new roller. That's what you change out. There's like a little notch there. So find that notch, click it into place, kind of just rotate this on, and that's going to pop into place. Make sure this is all nice and flush. Okay, let's put the water tank on. Make sure it clicks into place. Now again, the beauty of this is it lays flat, completely flat. And you can use it while it's laying flat. And they say it's 5.1 inches is the maximum clearance you need for this to go under. Now if you're just doing this, that's about 3, maybe 3.5, but where you get into the really high, it's up here. So if you can see it's a little tapered, 5 inches, 4 3/4. But again, this machine will work. It'll put water down, and it will also have suction into the dirty water tank, laying completely flat. Here's what the bottom of the base station looks like. Looks like there's a little intake for some air. It says it's 120 volts, 60 hertz, 3.8 amps. That's when it's drying. When it's charging, it's just 0.5 amps. Here's what the bottom of it, there's like a little rubber scraper. Those are the charging points. Those are going to come in contact with that right there. That's how it charges it. We got some really nice wheels and some rollers there. Looks like it gets really close to the edge and really close up front. Here's kind of a side view. Okay, so with it on its base unit, it looks like you need about almost 12.5 inches. Height-wise, you know, it's about 5.5 inches, that part. Left to right, about 12 inches. So it's about a 12-inch square. The cord is 6 feet long. It's 2-prong. I got it plugged in. Let's put it on the charging station.
Charging.
All right. There's what the display looks like. Now, there is a Tineco app you can get, and it will connect with this unit, and you can do a custom setting in the app, so that when you go to custom setting on here, you can set that in the app. So I think that's upside down. So that's, if you read it from that way, it's 47% charged. On the back here looks like the speaker, and a Wi-Fi button, and we can probably turn the speaker off right there. Okay, so let's use it for a minute. Again, this is the mode button, and there's the power button. So we're going to turn it on, and I'll be hitting a different mode. And here's the display. So it starts in auto mode. Now that circle will go red as it sees dirt, and it'll put more solution down to help clean it. So you can keep going over an area until it turns blue. That way you know it's clean. Max mode. It's going to put down the maximum solution and suction the entire time. It's going to use a lot of battery that way. Suction mode, it's not putting solution down. It's going to help dry the floor. So you only have suction, no solution. Again, there's no trigger up here. This is all automatic. The machine, as it goes on the floor, is going to put the solution down automatically. Especially in auto, it'll ramp the suction up and down and put more solution down when you have a really dirty spot. Okay, let's try it.
Rotate the body to the central position for lay flat cleaning.
Not sure what that was. Maybe I had it off center. It does lay flat. Like it's doing a good job laying flat. Very easy to move when it's flat. I think it would kind of move on us. There's like a gripper down here.
Powering off. Powered off.
So I think what that voice was telling me, like, see how it rotates? The body can rotate. You're not supposed to do that for lay flat. You're supposed to have it perpendicular when you want to lay it flat to clean. Wow, this thing rolls really easy. So again, when I'm using it like this, that's how you that's kind of how you steer it. You're just still kind of just moving it to steer it, even though it swivels. Okay, let's place it on the charging dock.
Charging. Checking cleanliness. Please empty and clean the dirty water tank to prevent odors.
All right. All right, let's do a self-cleaning cycle.
Heated self-cleaning and heated drying are about to start. Heated self-cleaning has started.
Now, I'm not sure exactly how it's doing that. It doesn't feel warm, the water. It's kind of making all kinds of sounds. Up and down. Feel lots of air coming around it. Seems to be using a lot of water too. Maybe not. Maybe it just looks like it.
Heated drying is about to take 5 minutes.
And it does say it's going to do heated drying for 5 minutes. Now the brush roller has been spinning this entire time, and there's kind of a seal around it. Maybe feel some hot air coming out right here. Not really hot, just a little warm. Now during this cleaning, it's been using some of the battery. When I docked it, it had about 34% or something. So it uses some battery. Once it's all done, it should start bringing the charge back up. Okay.
Self-cleaning completed. Please empty and clean the dirty water tank.
That
to
took about
prevent
5 minutes. Now the charge went down to about 15%. Now it's going to start charging. Let's empty the dirty water tank. You know, it does feels kind of warm somehow. I mean, not hot, but just kind of warm. Let's just take a look. Let's take this off. Wow. That's dry. That's almost dry. Like, it is, I don't know, 80% dry? Wow. That's pretty impressive. That's very, very impressive. Okay, I got the lid off. Let's pour it in. I just want to feel if it's hot. No, that's cold. The container was kind of warm, not nowhere near hot, just kind of maybe some hot air was blowing on it or something. Okay, one last measurement with it on its base to the top of the handle is about 46 inches. So I bought this with my own money. The retail price is $600. There's a $60 coupon. I think I paid about $5.40 for it. So I don't know if that's a good price yet or not. It seems really fancy. It seems nice. It's quality built, like the latches. You know, they're really improving their game here. I do like it. A little concerning about the battery going down a bunch whenever you do the self-cleaning, but I mean, it's on the charging station, so. Again, I bought this with my own money. Full review coming, and then I'll be able to tell you, is it worth it? Because I can give you an honest review. Would I spend $540 on this right now? You know, if I needed that lie flat, I would. I've not seen this technology where it lies flat. All the Tinecos that I've reviewed, and Shark and Bissell, they all will leak if you lay them down like that. So I'll be using this for a while, then I'll be comparing it to the Bissell. I've got the Shark. I've been comparing the Bissell Crosswave today, letting it dry right now. I've even got the Dyson. This is the Dyson Submarine. Got the brand new Bissell Little Green. This is gonna be awesome. Now I will be comparing it to some of their older Tinecos. S5, S3, S2, they got the Steam. Got the brand new Shark Mess Masters. I'll be comparing it to these. Got the DreamTech. I really do love the Kenmore. Be sure and check me out on Instagram. Look for my logo on Instagram. If you could, hit a follow there. I do behind the scenes, free giveaways, and just have fun over there on Instagram and TikTok. And I also have a Facebook group page, Just a Dad Videos, where I do lots of giveaways. So again, love what I do. Honest reviews, because I spend the money on them, and then I can tell you, would I spend the money on this if I needed it? So again, really do appreciate everybody's support. If you could hit the thumbs up button and subscribe, and thanks for watching.